Life ain't hard. That's what you make it. Random shit. Random thoughts. No, man, just picking up where I left off. Or just picking up, period. Life ain't hard at all. It's really what you make it. I don't understand certain things. I don't understand certain things from certain people. But that don't mean nothing though. That just means I don't understand. Shit. What I got going for me. I'm 39 years old. I got 2 kids. 3 kids actually. 3 kids that look up to me and call me daddy. 2 biological, 1 non-biological. But that don't change nothing. I still love him like he mine. And he treat me like I'm his. So that's where we at. We got a connection. I connect with my kids. I have to. I'm a 39-year-old man with 3 kids, 21-year-old son, 17-year-old daughter, 5-year-old boy with autism. And the reason why I say that is because you need to know that. You need to know my son has autism. You need to know my son is incapable of doing certain things that a child without autism can do. You know, you got to be patient with it. You know what I'm saying? I need you to know this. I'm not nothing but patient with my kids. I gotta be. I learned patience in prison. Being patient, hurry up and wait. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't gotta do nothing but wait. You ain't got time to do nothing but wait. In the meantime, between time, get your weight up. Focus on your mental. And it's sad that you gotta be stuck. You gotta be in a position of stuck that to make you want to focus on important things like your health and your brain power. I ain't want to go to college for real until I went to prison. Until I felt like I had a choice of either working a job in jail, because in jail you gotta work, or going to school. School was my job, and they paid me to do it. Yeah, little do you know, in prison you can get paid to go to college. On the street, you have to pay to go to college. They'll give you a loan, yeah, but you gotta pay it back. In prison, college is free, and they actually pay you. I was getting $31 a month to go to college and learn business, a trade, so I can take home with me. I started my first business in the joint. With that being said, I'm a businessman because I know how to do it. What I got under my belt as far as business, I help establish my brother's landscaping company that he done been have for several years now, and he making a living. So that's an accomplishment, I could say. That's a notch on my belt. I helped one person. One person took my knowledge and ran with it and doing all right with it. Doing all right. You feel me? I don't understand why other people can't do it. But hey, my little brother believed in me, and he asked me for help in a field that he didn't have expertise in. He told me what he needed, and I got it done for him, free of charge. You know what I'm saying? That's a little brother. That's where it goes, right? So that's an asset. That's something he can leave behind to the family or generation or whatever. That's his. He owned that. That's his LLC. I started a few businesses myself. So I'm 39 years old, 3 kids, a business owner. This is how I'm living life. I no longer pay child support because I've grabbed custody of both my kids. Anybody that's a male out there, that's a parent who's paying child support and want better results, or don't want to pay child support, hit me up. I can tell you what you can do. I can tell you exactly what you can do. Right? And you can fight. Because just like you fighting to put some money in your pocket so you can pay child support, so that you won't end up going to prison, because that's the end result. You can't pay your child support, they put you in prison. I mean, you'd be lucky if you get on probation, but they put you in jail. That's a felony. It's a felony. I know this from experience because I've dealt with people who had to go to court and had cases behind not being able to pay child support or just not wanting to, you know? But if you need help in that area, hit me up, man. You can leave me a message in this link, or you can hit me up on Facebook. I'm everywhere. Antonio Bland. You feel me? Google Bigger Than Entertainment. That's THAN. Bigger Than Entertainment LLC. And you can find me on there. You can message me. Anything, man. I got that type of knowledge. I just did it. You can't tell me nothing about something I know. And if I can help you, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. I ain't gonna charge you nothing. I'm gonna just tell you where to go, what links to look up, you know what I'm saying? And that's that. Because as a father, as a single father, you can obtain custody or some type of shared responsibility to where you ain't gotta pay child support, or both of y'all can pay child support, or you can have some type of visitation going on, you know, just like that. Now, it's a difference between being a civil case and being a child support case granted by divorce, because I was married too. I was married to my first child's mother, and before I even got a divorce, she had put me on child support. And then after I got a divorce, the divorce court put me on child support. So I had to beat both of those. I had 2 child support cases going on for the same child. I can show you in my portal the numbers and all that. I can show you. It's there. But I had to fight all of that, and I did. And then my son, I had to take his mother to court. First, I had to find her, you know. But shit, I did what I had to do, cause she had went on the run. She had left me, or I left her in my apartment, because I don't deal with domestic violence and shit. She had ended up just being domestic as far as putting her hands on me and shit like that. So instead of me reciprocating that behavior like a normal person would, I mean, when you get hit, you hit back. It's a defense mechanism. That's a normal person's reflex. Regardless of who's on the other end, female or male, your divine result of being hit is to hit back or block or run away or whatever. But that's a negative response for a negative effect, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. But instead of me reciprocating that behavior like a normal person, I chose to do something that a non-normal person would do, an above average person would do. It takes an above average person to do what I did. Normal people fight back and end up in all kinds of trouble. Above average, exceptional and selective people do what I did. And what I chose to do was to leave her. I had an apartment set up for both of us and our son, and then my daughter and my other son can come over every other weekend whenever they feel like it. We had a family house. We had a house. It was in my name. I was paying all the bills. She couldn't work. She didn't work. She ain't had nothing going on for her, you know, which was okay with me because I didn't care about her not making no money. I didn't care about none of that shit. All I wanted her to do was be the babysitter for her child, for our child, so that I can go to work and make the money. I'm already the breadwinner. When I got with her, I was the breadwinner. So that part to me was undeniably stated that I'm going to continue to be the breadwinner, and I was okay with that. I had 2 cars, a truck and a car. Now we got this place, you feel me? Amongst other things that we had to go through to end up where we was. But I didn't care about her working. I didn't care about that shit. She's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just looking at it from a man's point of view, as far as like, what do I need a woman for? I need a woman for sex. I need a woman for comfort at night. You know, be wanting something soft to squeeze on and hold on and fuck on when I need to. You feel me? That's what I needed her for. I need her to now be a parent. Be a parent to our child. You don't want to work? Okay, stay home. Whatever. But just take care of our son. Feed him, clean him, teach him the shit that he need to teach, be taught. You know, take care of him so I ain't got to pay nobody to do that shit. That's what I want you to do. Clean up the house, cook the food, shit like that. I'll go out and get it. When I bring it back, put it up, cook it. You know? She couldn't do that. She was more into being with and around other people, other women, taking negative influences, trying to figure out what I'm doing, all in my business. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not to the point where I'm doing shit I ain't supposed to be doing. I'm working 12-hour fucking days, coming home, trying to put up with her. But anyway, shit got violent, and instead of me reciprocating the violent behavior, I chose to say, hey, look, either you about to go back and live with your mama, cause this my house. You feel me? It was our house until you start acting crazy, but now it's my house. My name on the lease, yours not. So what I need you to do is leave. She did not want to leave. I couldn't even kick her out. I couldn't have her removed or none of that shit. So in a hasty retreat, I decided to leave. I said, you know what? I'll go. Right? And I went to my dad's house. Back when my dad was of sound mind, peace, and body. Now I don't know what the fuck going on with him. Running around giving everybody death threats and shit. But hey, I moved in with him. And when I moved in with him, that shit wasn't all pieces and cream either. You know, but I had to get away from her because I was going to either A, end up going back to jail for assault, domestic violence, or B, end up dying in my sleep because I'm vulnerable in my sleep. She could have killed me or something. So I got up out of there. And I was coming back to get my son. Every time I was off, I had a swing shift at Swage Slot. I would work Sunday, 12 hours, off Monday, Tuesday, work Wednesday, Thursday, 12-hour days, off Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then I'll work Monday, Tuesday, both 12s, be off Wednesday, Thursday, work Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So every weekend I had a weekend off. So on my off days, I wouldn't wait till the weekend. On my off days, I'll go and get my son, bring him to my dad's house. I'll go pick up the groceries. They left her with the WIC card, left her with the food stamp card. Like, you know what I'm saying? Take care of that shit because I didn't need none of that shit. She did. She didn't have no job or nothing. Only thing I wanted her to do was tell me a week before you find out that they finna evict you, because I knew she wasn't gonna be able to pay the rent. I knew it. So she didn't do that. She went back to her mother and they disappeared. I know this because when I went over there to go and get my son for the weekend or whatever I was doing, they were gone. He was gone. So now I ain't got my child. Her mother even moved from the house that they was living in on the west side. So now I don't got my son. I can't find him, right? So now I'm panicking. I'm going through it. I'm fucked up because this is a baby, number one, right? Who is not in the best of care being with this woman, his mother. She suffers from bipolar schizophrenia, which is why she's violent, because she don't take her medicine, because she thinks she can deal or live without it. So she suffered consequences like vigorously all the time. So I'm trying to get my son. I'm heartbroken. I'm online trying to find information. People asking me, why do I even care? Why this, why that? She put me on child support. I said, oh shit, now I got 2 child support cases. One for my daughter and one for my son. And she think that she about to just disappear after I helped her get custody of our son. Didn't know in the state of Ohio that once the child is born, regardless of the fact if it's a 2-parent household, the mother automatically gets custody. And the father has no rights. Yeah, I had to look that up. It's a real thing. And if you're married and your spouse gets pregnant and you don't think it's yours, guess what? It is yours. Because that's the law. If you're married, when your woman conceives a child, regardless if she ain't yours or not, nigga, that's your responsibility, and you can't be put on child support for a child that ain't yours. Only because you wifed her and fucked the hoe. But hey, man, that's Ohio for you. So by being a citizen of Ohio, I can either move out this motherfucker or deal with it. So I chose to deal with it because moving is really not in the cards for me right now. I'll move out the city to another city within the state, but I ain't got it to move out the state. So, she gone for a year. It take me a whole year to find my son's mother. I find him, and I commenced to go into court, and that's how that started. And as an end result, I ended up getting custody of my son. She don't have custody, so now we got a shared parenting plan to where she get him every other week on the weekend, from Friday to Sunday, from 6:30 on Friday to 6:30 on Sunday. She get holidays, parenting time, right? Same thing with my daughter. I've been going back and forth with my daughter's mother to the point where she feel like she can't do nothing no more for her. Like, my daughter don't want to listen to her. She fed up, blah, blah, blah. She like, you come and get her. You deal with her. You take care of her. So I said, okay. I got her. He said, nothing but a word. Bring me my baby. That's all I wanted anyway. I don't want you. I want my kids. I don't want my kids' mothers. Neither one of them. I'd rather have my babies so I can make sure that they grow up the way that they supposed to and get everything that they deserve. All of the shit that I ain't get. You feel me? All of the shit that I deserve that I ain't get. But hey, to each his own. Make sure they come out alright. Blind, deaf, or crazy. Yeah, so what am I? But 39-year-old, 3 kids. I got custody of them. Right? They live with me. Yeah, we making it work. One in high school, one in elementary school. Big difference. Big age difference. The other one grown. He work at Amazon. He got his own place. But he over here often. It's my man's. It's my man's $100 grand. I've been in his life ever since his mother. Ever since before he was born. His mother was pregnant. I took over the responsibilities because I was her man. And then we ended up getting married. And I became daddy. Officially. And it's been like that ever since. Up until today. I'm still the man. I'm still that man in their life. I divorced their mother years ago. Over 10. When I do that shit? Over 10 years ago. Yeah. Been divorced. I've been divorcee for 10 years. I was married for 7. Yep. So, back to what I was saying. Now, what I do for money, it's none of your business. Psych, no. Like I said, I own businesses. I have a clothing line called EFG, Everything for Greatness. I have a kids line, kids clothes. I make clothes for everybody. I'll make clothes for your fucking dog. Okay? I make my own personal clothes. I make them. I'll get the material, whether it be a plain jogging suit, plain pair of jeans. I'll order them the way that I want them to be, ripped, damaged, whatever. And I'll put my design on them, put my logo on them, whatever color it is, and I'll advertise them and sell them. Right? I make clothes. I might not be the richest clothing designer, but I'm in the game as a clothing designer, and I have clothes for you to buy. People have bought them from me. They just not buying them as often as I would want them to. But it's okay because I know the reason behind that, and I'll fix it. It's really not a problem for me because I have another business. I'm a private chef. I'm your personal chef, 24 hours a day, or when I'm available because I'll be on the move. I mean, I'm able to do shit for you whenever you need me to, but you gotta catch me. You gotta catch me. That's why I'm a personal chef and not a public one, because I refuse to sit up in a place all day and be stagnant to one motherfucking place and cooking. Fuck that shit. I'm a private chef. Whenever you hungry, hit up. I got a menu online. Everything for eats. Just like EFG, everything for greatness, my clothing line, you got EF Eats. Everything for eats, right? And I do. Got a long menu, a lot of shit on it. But I don't cook for everybody. So if you got this menu, you are somebody in my life. Because I ain't cooking for everybody. I'll cook for somebody. Not everybody. And then, what else I do? Outside the clothing line. Oh yeah, I airbrush shit. But that's part of the clothing line. I'm gonna just leave that with that. Excuse me. Oh, I have an online store. An online store, and my clothing line is on that store. Actually, you can purchase my clothes from that store if you want to. And I got an e-commerce store where I drop shit. I drop ship a lot of shit, and I make money off drop shipping. And I also do music. And in the earlier days of my life, I wanted to be a rapper. I wanted to rap on stage, make videos and shit. I wanted to do that. My rap career never took off, I guess because I suck as a rapper. Some people got it, and some people don't. And I'm one of those people, I guess, that don't got it. So I never took off. I mean, I tried it. I done did shows. I done put on shows and shit. You know, I done performed in front of people on a personal side, like A&Rs. I done performed in front of a lot of people with a lot of money that have influence and can put me in front of those people. I did all of that. But I wasn't good enough. I done put music on the radio and all that, and just nothing. I done tried to sell my music, don't nobody buy it. That shit crazy. So that leads me to believe that I ain't good. That's it. And I'm okay with that. Shit, I don't give a fuck. It's a lot of people who I don't think good, but surprisingly they make millions. I just wish I could ride that wave at least once, for like a summer or something, you know? Shit, I don't understand. Whether you're a good artist or a bad artist, you still can make money. I'm neither one. That's crazy. You got good artists who making money, and you got trash artists that's still making money. Where do I fit in? If I ain't a good artist, okay, I understand. Good artists don't make money, but the trash artists make money too. So if I'm not good, I'm trash, right? I still can't make no money. So what am I? I'm less than garbage. I'm not even in between good and trash. I don't even know what the fuck to call me. I don't know. But we just gonna leave it at that. So I started out wanting to be a rapper. That didn't take off because I suck. So I said, you know what? I fuck with music. So I need to do something. I want to do something that's still involving music. So I started a record label so that I can sign artists. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of producers and record label owners who don't rap. Some of them do, some of them don't. The ones that do kind of suck, and they still make money. So I was trying to fit in, like, shit, if I suck as an artist, then maybe I can hire artists that don't suck and, you know, make money like that. So I started my own label, right? Major Paper Getters Entertainment, MPG, ENT LLC. And I did that shit from in prison. Started my business from in the joint, so I would have it when I got out. And I did have it when I got out. I did. What I wanted to do was take halls, event halls, clubs, bars, whatever, social gatherings, rent them out so that I can throw my own showcases and invite other artists to come and perform, and hopefully invite like celebrities to come and be like hosts. That was the goal. So I remember I got out, I went to the club center. Somebody that introduced themselves to my uncle, and my uncle introduced them to me. I wish I had never met them motherfuckers, but they introduced themselves to me. And I was like, yeah, this is what I want to do, because I wrote home my uncle a letter, and I told him about my business plan, told him what I wanted to do. It didn't align with what he was doing already, but he said, I got your back, nephew. I'm gonna help you the best way I can. And that's what he did. You know what I'm saying? He brought me some people. He said, hey, these motherfuckers fucking with the club center down there. I'm like, the club center? That motherfucker ain't been open since, dude. But I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, let's do it. They willing. I'm like, how much can I rent the spot out for, right? Because they got a bar in there, and they got a dance floor. Don't got a stage, but they got a dance floor in the bar. Can't go wrong with that. So I'm like, how much? He said $150 for a night. I said $150 for a night. And what I get with that? He said, you get the dough. I'm like, that's all that come with it? I don't get the bar? He said, if you want the bar, that's a different price. I'm like, so who gonna have the bar? He like, me. I'm gonna have the bar. I'm like, so I'm paying you $150 to throw a party here, and I get to have the admission of the people that come in for a night. $150. I said, how many people this place hold? He said, man, you get about 300 people in there. That was a lie. Super lie. Ain't no way in the fuck you getting 300 people in the little ass fucking club center. So I went down there and I said, you know what? I probably can get 100 easy in this bitch, and then rotate these motherfuckers on out this side though, and that'll be like an extra 50. So I probably can do 150. I say, what I'ma charge though? What I'ma charge? $10. How late can we stay? Till 2, 3. Nigga, I'm staying in this bitch till 6, till they kick me out. Alright, cool. Whatever. Give me 150. Okay, cool. Pay him the 150. Throw up the flyers, you know what I'm saying? Gotta attract people to this motherfucker. And I need a DJ, because they ain't got them. So I hired me a DJ. This nigga wanted $100 too. So I gave him $100. So I'm like, what's my gimmick gonna be? What I'm gonna do to make people come fuck with me? People gonna come fuck with me anyway because it's me. You know what I'm saying? And they want somewhere to come and kick it and drink and do all that shit. So they gonna do that. I got those given, right? Now what about the other people that I wanna get? I wanna attract other people. A lot of bitches. You know what I'm saying? What I'm gonna do? So I made a giveaway. I said, man, let's do a raffle. I said the price of admission is your raffle ticket. You automatically enter. What we gonna raffle? I said, shit, what we gonna raffle? I want to do something big, but I ain't got big money to do nothing big. They do, right? So I'm like, man, shit, I want to do, you know what I'm saying, a TV. I threw that out there, and they jumped on it. My big homie was like, yeah, I'm about to go buy it. This nigga went and bought a flat screen TV. I couldn't believe it, nigga. It was on. I'm like, okay, cool, let's do it. You feel me? I was happy. Let's go. Got the spot, got the flyers going. You know, got the raffle tickets from the little party store. You know what I'm saying? We charging motherfuckers on the way in. Guess what I forgot about, y'all? Security. I forget about security. Because niggas don't think about security. I just don't. I ain't think about that part. So, luckily, I live around goons. So I got the security. They at the party. I just had to give them a job. Them niggas ain't even want no money. They just want to get in free. So I said, cool, let's go. Now I got my security, right? I'm taking the money because I don't trust no motherfucking body. As a matter of fact, I got my mama taking the money. I trust her. You know, they got a kitchen in there. So I don't establish this in the beginning, but I did see that motherfucker when I walked in, and I avoided it simply for this part, because now you got people in this motherfucker, and now they hungry, and guess what's about to happen? You about to give me that kitchen. Yeah, because you ain't cooking. My auntie, she cooking. She know how to cook. She got all her shit. I even told her ahead of time to bring that shit anyway, because I knew how it was going to go. I pictured it in my head, how it was going to go, and it was exactly how I knew it was going to be. These motherfuckers got hungry, and he was like, he came to me, this the person who was managing the spot, who took over the bar. He came to me like, man, these motherfuckers hungry, man. I wish somebody in the back here in that kitchen. I said, man, what? I was just waiting on you. I'm like, so I can have that kitchen? He was like, shit, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. And I had the kitchen too. So that part was cool, right? Here's where it went bad. This is where it went bad. My homeboy, TA, my nigga T motherfucking A, originally from Morris Black. That's when I first met my nigga, right? I met him from when he, you know what I'm saying, coming out of Morris Black. I just get introduced to the hood, and we all kicking it. That's where I know him from. He throwing a party. It's an all pink party. It's a birthday party. Now I had saw him before, and he was like, shit, you throwing this on my birthday? Da 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 da. I'm like, shit, nigga, come down there when you done. He was at Martha's, cause they needed something to do after Martha shut down. I think Martha shut down like 2:33. Whatever the case, the bar was over. Last call was over at 2. I'm still open. That nigga like, B, I'm coming down there. So he came. He pull up at the door. He like, Small B there. I can't get in for free. I'm like, of course you can. Soon as he came in, everybody came in. So I had an extra, 60 plus people down there. But all of them just bum rushed my motherfucking door. And I know everybody who did it by face, because they all looked at me in my face. The one nigga looked at me and said, I ain't paying for shit. And I still see this nigga to this day. Or not still see him to this day, but I can still see him to this day. And they bum rushed this motherfucking spot. They bum rushed my spot, man. It's crazy. It ain't even my spot, but I held it down at the time. So everything going now. Now I gotta cut the lights off, cause now we gotta do the raffle and shit. I'm about to get these motherfuckers out of here. I got people in here, they ain't supposed to be in here. Ain't nobody pay. They all being disrespectful, rude, blah blah blah. Disrespecting me. So I'm about to shut this bitch down. So we do the raffle and shit. These motherfuckers don't even want to shut up, so I can do the raffle. My other big homie that came through, he paid. He like, hey, you know what I'm saying? This my nephew, this dog. Hey, yo, be quiet, calm down. Shout out to my nigga John. Yeah, he might not remember this, but I'll remember this vaguely. Yeah, cause I'm up there standing right next to him. This my shit, this my event. Nigga, I'm what, 26 at the time? 27? It's my event. Germ like, hey, y'all be quiet. Like, he calm him down though. Long story short, we do the raffle, bitch get her TV. Shout out to the chick who got the TV, by the way. What else I'm finna say? After that, we leave, man. I make my money back. And I'm tripping. I don't say, I got the price wrong. It wasn't $150. I'm stupid. It was $1,500. Yeah, 1,500, and I talked him down to I think 11. I said 150 for a night. Yeah, I'd love that. No, it was 1,500, and I talked him down to 1,100. I made my money back. Yeah, the 1,100 I spent, I made it back. So it's like I went down there, kicked it, and did all that shit for free. Minus the flyers and the DJ and the raffle, the TV. I gave him his money back for the TV. Really ain't nobody buy no extra raffle tickets. And just whatever. So that was that. I'm tried to keep that going, but that shit shut down. It went slow. So I ended up doing something else. Since I had a business sense and I knew how to get an LLC and an EIN and all that shit, I said, let me put this music shit down because it ain't doing nothing. Let me put this entertainment shit down and do something else. So I started a cleaning company, Triple H Cleaners. Happy, healthy, humble cleaners. That's what I started. I even put up a PowerPoint presentation explaining how much money we can generate off of this if we charge this and the insurance and all that shit. I ain't had not man motherfucking person that can help me. So I said, let me go out and do it on my own. Mind you now, my license is suspended. I can't drive for 3 years because I'm getting out of prison. Right? So I'm on the bus. You know what I'm saying? Uber wasn't thought of. All that Lyft and shit, that shit was non-existent when I got out. Wasn't nobody doing it. If it was, it wasn't popular because I ain't know about it. I know about every fucking thing. Especially shit that's raw on the lines of transportation. Or at least I thought I knew about everything. But even still, it wasn't a thing. So it's making it that much harder for me to come up with something. On the flip side of that, what I was doing for work, I had worked at a few restaurants or whatever, but that's what I had as far as my business venture. But back to me again, like I said, 39, 3 kids, custody of them, no child support. I got my own place. My kids live with me. I got a car, got transportation. I own it. I don't pay a car note. What else? You already know somewhat of how I make my money, or what the case may be. You know, got knowledge about a lot of business ventures and shit people want to get involved with. You know what I'm saying? Just you live and you learn. I enjoy this time that I be having to myself to speak into this microphone and say whatever the fuck is on my mind and put it out there on a platform where I can send it out to millions of people. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy that. It's better than me sitting up talking to my motherfucking self, entertaining my motherfucking self. You know, I talk to myself often. So I do need expert advice. I may listen to you, but if I can't cross-reference what I get from you with something official, then that shit over with. I ain't even paying it no motherfucking attention. In mid-conversation, I'm Googling shit. And that's kind of selective because the information that's on Google was uploaded by a man or a woman. Basically uploaded by a human being. But what do we got? We got information. We got information that was written, that's been passed down. Who's to say that shit is authentic? It could have been rigged from the source. So what I believe in is a trial and error. You know, trial and error. A lot of situations involving trial and error end in death or life incarceration. So you got to know what trials and tribulations to be a part of. I mean, you're going to be faced with a lot of them, but you can pick and choose the ones you entertain. You damn sure can. Some of them you can't, but the ones you can, you need to take advantage. I always say, had I known back then what I know now, I'd have been different, but I can't. I can't let that I can't let that dictate how I feel about my life, because I ain't had nobody. I mean, actually I did. I had people that was trying to bring me up on game and shit, but I didn't want to listen to them. I didn't want to listen to them because they didn't strike me as somebody I needed to listen to. Even though they was carrying the right information for me, they just didn't appeal to me as somebody I felt like I should be taking advice from. It could have been at that time, because I could remember a few things where I did take from them. But around that point in time, saying the shit that they were saying to me, they didn't appeal to me like I needed to be taking that from their life. Like, for example, I'm going to use this metaphorically. Or I'm going to just use this as an example. I ain't going to say metaphorically. I ain't even say nothing here. I'm going to use this as an example. A millionaire having a seminar on how to be a millionaire. I'm going to that. I'm paying attention to that, because this is a millionaire. This is an actual person with millions of dollars. Now, granted, I don't exactly know how he got his money, but shit, I'm gonna find out, you know? So, I'm listening to him. A bum on the street corner trying to tell me how to make $1 million. I ain't listening to him. And that's what I mean when I say the people that was in my life at the time that was giving me this information, and it may have been the right information, they didn't appeal to me as somebody that I thought that I should be taking that kind of advice from. The shit that I know now that I wish I had knew back then. And I understand that's exactly why my kids don't take the advice from me, because I don't appeal to them as somebody that they should take this kind of advice from. I just don't. Even though I'm saying all of the right shit that they need, you know, to be prepared for life, to have a good life. Because even though I came out on the bitter end of some of the things, I can live to tell about it. So by me being able to live to pass on knowledge of what I done went through, that's a great thing, because now I can tell you how to avoid these hazards so that you won't end up in the positions that I was in. That makes me a perfect candidate to be able to tell you what you need to be doing in your life. But I don't look like it. I don't act like it, I guess. I don't know. What does a person have to look like, act like, be like, having his bank account to be able to tell me or tell another person how to live? Same thing I was just saying about the millionaire. I felt like the millionaire would be a prime candidate to tell me how to make $1 million, seeing as he died. So I guess me trying to tell my kids how to go through life, in such a way that it'll benefit them so that they can prosper with no problems. I guess I don't look like that. I don't look like that type of person. I don't dress like that type of person. I don't act like that type of person. Whatever the case may be for them to grasp what I'm saying, to be influenced by me, the influencer. So, with that being said, I have to change my whole way of delivery, my whole way of thinking, my whole persona and approach, because the way that I'm trying to force it on them, it ain't gonna work. So now that I know what I need to do to appeal to get these messages across to my kids, that's the mission that I'm on. And that's the only mission. that I care about. So the children are the future. I'm not gonna be here forever. I'm supposed to. My kids are supposed to bury me, not the other way around. So on top of that, I got to set up for when I do expire. A fail safe. Got to leave something behind. Life insurance. A business. Something. And that's all that mattered to me. That's all that mattered now. Right? That's all that's been mattering since I had kids. Both biological and non-biological. Right? I was married at 19. I set off on that journey early. Don't nothing else matter. Everything that I'm doing and trying to do is for them. I'm 39 years old. Single parent of 3. 2 biological, non-biological. 2 biological and 1 non-biological. Right? I don't pay child support. My kids live with me. I say that proudly. Welcome to Ohio. If I seen money every time I prayed, I prayed till I stopped seeing it. I lost putting hoes over money, had to switch it up. Now it's working for me. When I'm doing bad, they ain't searching for me. When I'm up, you see I got them twerking for me. Fuck hoes. Here's what the fuck it is. Fuck hoes when you got money. So whoever said money don't make you happy, they ain't never really had money. I try to do a lot of different shit, but it just didn't work out. So I have to do what's best for me. I have to do what's best for me, and not what's too strenuous and too difficult. Fuck the difficulty. I play everything on easy mode because it's a way that you can play everything on easy mode. Just like when you go into a video game settings and it say easy, medium, or hard difficulty level. You can switch it from hard to easy, right? As easy as you can do that, you can play life on easy mode. You can play everything on easy mode. It's a formula for it. I know. I can see it in everything. From rolling a blunt, taking a shit to getting $1 million, right? I'm gonna say why you ain't made $1 million yet if it's so easy. Because I haven't figured out that motherfucking formula yet, but I will. Everything has a formula to it. A process. Everything has a process. But there are ways to make whatever process as easy as you need it to be for you. And one of my sayings, I should say, I haven't figured out the right word to phrase this, but it's coming. One of the things that I say is, I want to make the most money I can make doing the least amount of work in the shortest amount of time possible. Say it again. I want to make the most money I can make doing the least amount of work in the shortest amount of time possible. Now, the most money I can make doing the least amount of work in the shortest amount of time might not be a lot. Might be very small, right? So what you do is you find out how you can make the most money you can make, doing something that consists of the least amount of work in the shortest amount of time. That's the goal. The sub goal is to maximize the most money you can make doing the least amount of work in the shortest amount of time, to as high as you need it to be up there with the millionaires. Now that's the sub goal. Now we got the goal. I'll say it again, the goal is to make the most money we can make doing the least amount of work in the shortest amount of time. That's the goal. Now how we're going to achieve that goal is what we're going to next. Now the most money you can make. Now I got a formula for that. I just broke that down and I said, find something that you can do, that you can generate, or that will allow you to generate $100 in one day. What is something you can do? You can generate $100, whether it be cash or ETF, electronic transfer of funds, or EFT, electronic fund transfer. I think that's a ATM machine though, right? Automated transfer of money. I don't know. Automated money machine. Anyway, digital or cash. Find something you can do that you can generate $100. We ain't gonna say one day. We gonna say that for the next step. We just gonna find out what we can do to make $100. Let's do that. So that's what I said to myself. I said, what can I do? I can generate $100. But that's where everything start at 100. It don't start at 50. It don't start at 25. It don't start at 10. That should start at 100. Filling up the tank, 100. Period. You just take the change and hope it's something left for you to do what you got to do after that. So you start at 100. What can I do to make $100? We went from the lowest thing possible that I'm willing to do, and that's sell drugs, right? So fuck that. I don't want to do that. There's too many fucking haters, people you gotta kill to be the kingpin. Niggas gonna snitch on you. It's just be a waste. Fuck that. I just came from that. I know what it's like. I don't need that. I don't want that headache. So now, that's off the table. Robbing niggas. Anything illegal is off the table. Right? I had to put that shit out of my mind. Even though I be wanting to resort back to that shit, the shit streets be calling me. I can't think about that because I got kids now. They don't deserve that. I done did 2 tours in prison already. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't have took that long for me to come to my senses. But hey, you live and you learn. The sweet part about it is being able to learn as you live. Living is the underline. So everything illegal is off the table. Now you see where the business shit came in now. Yeah. So needless to say, music and shit was a dream for me. That ain't had nothing to do with making $100. Ain't had none of that shit. We talking about how we can make the most money we can make. Quickest way. Right? So doing the least amount of work in the shortest amount of time. Now we want to do the quickest way to get right? So now I say, okay, how do I generate $100 fucking dollars? I need $100. What can I do? Of course, I could go to work. That ain't fast enough. The jobs that I'm qualified for, I'm not gonna be able to get because of my felonious background. So I said, fuck that shit. Fuck a job. What can I do? What do I know how to do for people? Right? I said, I know how to cook. I know how to clean. I know how to change oil. I know how to change brakes. I know how to do a tune-up, period. Right? What else I know how to do? I know how to go grocery shopping. I know how to shop. Yeah, I know how to do that. What else I know how to do? I know how to fix things, right? Well, what you know how to fix? It all depends on what these motherfuckers got that's broke. Can't fix being broke though. So I'm going down a list of things that I know how to do, right? That would make money. And I go from there. So what do I know how to do that I can generate a price tag to get up to $100 consecutively? I can cut some hair, laissez skip, you know. Pause. Hello?
I'm ready.
Alright. I'm on my way.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. We're gonna have to wrap this up. But when I come back, I'll pick up where I left off. I got some important business to take care of.